I would like everybody to think about all of the friends that you've made at college, all of the time that you've spent together, and all the memories that you've made. This is the idea behind Greek life. Greek life is composed of fraternities and sororities. And Greek life is defined as a group of people that share the same aspirations or goals in life. Members of these groups share knowledge amongst themselves and they form lifelong friendships. At least this was the idea behind Greek life. You see, we live in a corrupt society, and today's society has tainted this name. Today, Greek life has been home to excessive partying, drinking, and other immoral activities. Greek life is a cancer to the education system and has ultimately negatively impacted the lives of these college students. And it is for that reason that Greek life has no place in colleges or universities. Drugs and alcohol have become an infestation of Greek life. A study at Harvard University found that 4 out of 5 fraternity or sorority members are binge drinkers. This means that 80% of Greek life members are consuming alcohol irresponsibly. This statistic is very alarming because excessive alcohol consumption leads to many health issues, such as alcohol poisoning, memory loss, organ failure, depression, difficulty learning, and other negative side effects. Colleges should not be allowing this at Greek life. 80% of its members are on track to experience negative health effects. This was not the intended purpose of Greek life. Again, Greek life was designed to group people together based on similar goals or aspirations that they have towards life, to make it easier to share knowledge amongst each other. In reality though, this is the opposite of what Greek life does. Greek life promotes alcohol consumption, which leads to memory loss and difficulty learning, which is why it has no place in college. College's main purpose is to best educate their students. So why would they promote something that makes it difficult to learn? Not only that, but 1,400 fraternity members are killed in alcohol-related accidents each year, and this does not even include sorority members. Another thing that alcohol consumption leads to is an increase in sexual assault. According to a study done at the University of Oregon, you are more likely to be a victim of sexual assault if you are part of a fraternity or a sorority, as opposed to if you weren't. Men are 3.5 times more likely to be a victim of sexual assault if you're in a fraternity as opposed to if you are not. Women are twice as likely as females that are not a part of sororities to be victims of sexual assault. And women are 3.4 times more likely to be a victim of either attempted or completed rape. This is not something that should be promoted by a college campus. College campuses should not be supporting sexual immorality, rape, and sexual assault. Sexual immorality has no place in this world, and if it has found a home in Greek life, then Greek life should have no place in this world either. Another negative consequence that comes with Greek life is hazing. Hazing has become an inherent part of Greek life. Hazing is an important part in the initiation process to add members to be part of their group. Many of these hazing activities involve the consumption of alcohol, but honestly, the sky is the limit as to what the fraternity or sorority will require you to do for this initiation. The level of creativity comes with a price though. According to an independent study at the University of Buffalo, 30 people have died as a result of hazing within the last 5 years. These are 30 deaths that could easily be avoided by the abolition of Greek life in colleges. Greek life comes at a cost. Greek life can become a distraction for students. Not only do those parties become distractions, but other functions can as well. Greek life has events like Greek Week and pledging activities and other events that take time away from their academics. A study done by the National Criminal Justice Reference Service reported that 50% of fraternity members perform poorly on tests or projects compared to 25% of non-fraternity students. Greek life doesn't just take a toll on your time, academics, and health, but it also takes a toll on your wallet. Greek life requires memberships and dues to be paid. Greek life also requires a cost of housing, and not to mention the penalty fees for failures to meet certain expectations. Just when you think Greek life can't get any worse, it does. Greek life has been a home to racism in the past. Some college parties are themed, and some of these themes may appear racist. Racism has been a part of fraternities since the civil rights movement in the 1960s. This racist mindset comes from the fact that there's not a whole lot of diversity within these fraternities and sororities. And in fact, most fraternities and sororities are composed of all white students. Colleges should not be supporting this racial discrimination that goes on within this Greek life institution. Therefore, colleges should not be supporting Greek life. Many may argue that Greek life is important because it can create friendships that last a lifetime. However, I would like you to think back to those friends that you have made in college. You did not need Greek life for that. Many may also argue that it pairs people with similar goals and aspirations to you. Again, I'd like you to think back to your friends. Do they have similar goals or aspirations to you? There are plenty of examples of people making lifelong friends and joining groups that do not come with all of these negative setbacks. The intended purpose of Greek life was in the right mindset. It was designed to connect people with the same interests. But in today's society, this is not possible. Now, Greek life is plagued with alcohol consumption, sexual immorality, and it takes away from the academic pursuit of the student. Something that takes away from the academic pursuit of a student, or something that could cause harm to the student, should not be supported by that college. You do not have to agree with me with what I had to say about alcohol and sexual immorality. But it does not make any sense that these harmful acts are supported by colleges, which is why Greek life should be abolished.